Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, and this video is about choices, man, and recognizing your greatness. So this morning I woke up and I chose to watch Vlad TV, an interview that he did with BG Knockout, man, and Vlad asked BG why he chose to be a Muslim, and his answer was, I didn't choose God. God chose me. Now, a lot of people say this pertaining to the streets and different lifestyles, but I want you guys to understand that if you don't choose your own fate, if you don't protect yourself with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, if you don't take certain measures to lead yourself down a specific path, man, you have to understand that even if you don't believe in God, we'll just say the universe, man. The universe put you here. You were brought here to do something great, something that you would consider positive, something that the people, the masses, would consider positive. But at the same time, you were also chose to self-destruct in specific ways. I'll just say it like this: God chose you, the universe chose you to carry out a specific purpose, to have a very specific function, but so did the devil. The devil also has something for you to do for him, all right? And you have to realize that if you, a lot of problems that you have, whether that be with substance, whether that be your financial situation, whether that be you living in an inner urban community, whether you have a problem going in and out of specific institutions, a lot of the negativity, if not all the negativity that goes on in your life was planned. It was given to you and you took it or you rejected it. For example, I was looking on IDOC, the Illinois Department of Corrections website, MA search, and I was looking for people with the same birthday as me because you can type in the name, the MA number, or the birthday. So I typed in my own birthday, 3/30/91, and I came across this guy named Osvaldo Kalanga, I think his name is, right? This guy has been in and out of prison since he was 15, 2006. He's only been free on the street after the age of 15 for 2 years. So his first case was I believe it was an aggravated robbery, and his second case was possession of a firearm by a felon, and his third case was an attempt. Now he's serving 35 years. He's only been on the street for 2 years. You don't think that was systematic? You don't think somebody planned that before he was born, bro? All the problems that you have in your life, you don't think someone planned that? Even like people could say, "Oh yeah, it was his karma, bro." You don't have to act on your karma, bro. You don't have to let karma affect you. Okay. So I don't want to hear that karma. There are forces far beyond your knowing, bro. They know what time you're gonna be born. They know when you're coming back. They know your abilities. They know what to do to put you in situations like this before you're even born, bro. So you have to take heed. You have to understand. You have to understand, number one, yourself. Okay, and of course, it's hypocritical for me to say that because that's something that I'm not interested in learning myself. You know, this is why get myself caught up in a lot of social situations because I don't know myself. I don't know why. I don't know what people see inside me, the positive and the negative, and I get manipulated in specific ways. But you have to know yourself in these certain situations, so you can understand why somebody would want to attack you, why somebody would want to take advantage of you, why somebody would want to manipulate you. What positive thing, what skill sets do you have that could be used for positive that people want to use against you for negative? How can people get you to destroy yourself? Because that's the easiest way to get rid of. It's the hardest and the easiest, most profitable way to get rid of somebody, to get them to do themselves, to get them to harm themselves, to get them to imprison themselves, to get them to get themselves out this world. I don't know this guy's life. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he's a good person or a bad person. I can't speak on that. But what I do know is he has something in common that a lot of my people have. He was chosen to be the hunted one. He was the chosen one and the hunted one. Somebody set that up to put him in a position, and now he's in prison. Okay, and I don't want you to be paranoid, but I want you to be cautious. I want you to take that journey on the inside. I want you to understand that there are people walking around wearing these, but they don't look like these. They don't even look like these. You have to understand that you have to protect yourself with knowledge. You have to protect yourself with wisdom. You have to protect yourself with understanding. You have to protect yourself by guiding yourself in a path, down a path that is going to keep you away from the riffraff, keep you away from becoming somebody's meal ticket, bro. You have to protect what you have as long as you think it's valuable. You cannot let these people use you to misuse you. You have to understand these symbols, these signs, these specific languages, specific phrases, numerology. You have to really get deep into why you're here. You have to understand your value. You have to understand, and you know what's crazy about it, man? The more that you really understand these things, there is going to be a certain amount of confidence and pride, but at the same time, bro, do you really want to walk around and worry about the fact that there are people in this world that are understanding that you're understanding more? Do you really want to have to tiptoe and creep around so that people won't come and get you? Because, hey, I finally know my power. I finally know my strengths. I finally know I could do this. Now I could see why people always do this, and that. It's gonna happen, bro. I'm not saying they're gonna do something to you, but I'm saying you're gonna start thinking like that. Because even the little that I know about myself, that still makes me think. Like, all these people, the real people, not the people in the media, the real people that you and I know, all these people that have been put through these institutions, that have been kept down, that have been exposed to specific rhetoric and propaganda and subject to specific situations. How great would they have been if they weren't addicted to this, if they weren't put in this situation where they were stunted, if they had both parents? How great would they have been if they didn't get some kind of vaccine that made them autistic or slower than the average person? If they weren't isolated, if they weren't born in an inner urban community where they didn't have the opportunity to even do something so small as focus in school, how great would they have been? They were given that. They were given that to limit the amount of choices that they have, so they couldn't manifest their greatness because of fear. Because of fear and because the need to feed the greed. Excuse me, guys. Let me drink this water real quick before I get out of here. Why am I wearing this mask? Because this is a deceptive game. And the funny part about it is, you chose this. We all did. You chose to be a part of this game. And you know what I look like? This is the face of the law. This is the face of America. Okay? That's why I'm wearing the mask. Because the law, they don't lie to you as much as you think they do. The law is, they tell us everything that we need to know. But the thing about it is, the symbol, this mask, is the language they use. Is the fact that you don't know what one word means until you read the other 3 books. And you can't read these 3 books until you read the other 2 books. You can't read those 2 books until you read 4 books. If you ever been to, if you ever actually sat down and read a law book, it's really like that, bro. It's really like that. A lot of people don't even know what probable cause means. Don't Google it. Go to the library, go to the law section, and look up what probable cause is. You don't even. At the end of the day, what it means is probable cause. They're gonna use all kind of goofy little words and try to twist this and spin that. But when you look up all the words in the definition of probable cause, pretty much what it means is if the police feels like it. That's what it means. Probable cause is not a real thing, bro. If the police feels like it, at the police officer's discretion. Discretion means if I feel like it. The last thing I do want to say, I didn't want to turn this into a political video, but George Floyd got convicted yesterday. David Chauvin, whatever his name is. I want you guys to understand that the police are the most important part of the judicial system, bro, of the legal system, because that's the first interaction that you have with the law. That's why they call them the law. So a police officer could see you literally smoke somebody in their face. If they feel like walking away because they don't want to do that paperwork and the shift's about to change, they could do that, and you could skate to Texas and cross the border and go to Mexico. I want you to think about that. The mask, the Moses. Aaron Moses. On the band, you the band, we the band. Together, man. Peace.